So introducing from your right to left, we have James Carmichael, the Regional Senior Investigator with the Transportation Safety Board of Canada. We have Mr. Jim Vena, the Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer for CN. We have Fire Chief Jim Phelan with the Parkland County. We have Honourable Diana McQueen, Alberta Minister of Environment and Sustainable Resource Development. We have Mayor Rod Shaggis, the Mayor of Parkland County, and we have Sergeant Jose Valiquette with the Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
At approximately 1 o'clock this morning, a CN train derailed near the hamlet of Gainford. Our fire crews were dispatched immediately, and after assessing the scene, made an action plan to evacuate the immediate area within at least a mile from the derailment site. Parkland County's Emergency Operating Center was set up, as well as a reception center at the Entwistle Community Hall, which we directed the evacuees to attend there so they could be attended to. We had approximately 100 residents attend the reception center, and they have since moved on to other locations with family and friends and such, so their well-being and safety is attended to. Our prime concern was the safety of our residents, as well as the safety of our emergency responding crews, and of course that includes Parkland County Fire Services, police, EMS, and even the CN responders and the other agencies that attended to the scenes. We have maintained a presence on the scene, and we have set up a joint command with CN and Parkland County, and we are continuing to attend to the scene as we speak.
Okay, I'd like to start by my remarks by apologizing to the residents of Gainford. All of us at CN are very much aware of how this incident has disrupted your lives. I regret this very much, and again apologize for the inconvenience you are experiencing. This was a 134-car mixed freight train moving from Edmonton, Alberta to Vancouver, British Columbia. At approximately 1 a.m., 13 cars of that train derailed, 9 LPG cars and 4 crude oil cars. The crude oil cars are intact. They are not leaking. 3 of the LPG cars caught fire, and 3 of them are still burning, one to a greater extent than the other 2. We are working with the officials from the agencies at this table to see if there is a way to get the LPG left in the car to be burned off more quickly, so the residents can go home and we can get the line back in service. So far, no easy solutions have emerged, but we're still continuing to work on finding a solution. We are being asked what caused this derailment. It is too early to tell. CN has launched a comprehensive investigation into the incident, so has the Transportation Safety Board. We will support that investigation in every way, and we will get the complete answers. In the meantime, we know that this track is being extensively inspected. Beyond the standards set by Transport Canada, a state-of-the-art ultrasonic inspection was carried out in September, and there were no issues. It was given a visual inspection on Thursday, and there were also no issues found. The train was inspected before it left Edmonton Friday night, and again there were no issues with the train or the cars. It passed over 5 wayside detectors from when it left Edmonton to it arriving at Gainford, and again, no issues were found. That being said, we in the TSB still have work to do to determine exactly what happened here. We are committed to doing just that. We are also getting a lot of questions about our safety record. This is natural, given the incident that we're talking about here tonight. I want to make it clear that we are committed to running a safe railroad. Unfortunately, incidents happen, but we are working hard to reduce them as much as we can. Last year was the safest year in CN's history, and despite what happened last night, we are still running at about the same incident rate as last year. But the derailment did happen, and we have to deal with it. Working with Parkland County, the province of Alberta, and the federal agencies at the site, CN will clean this up, remedy any damage, remediate the location, and apply lessons learned as part of our continued effort to improve safety. We've come a long way in improving safety, and we will go even further. Thank you.
first concern is the safety of the residents in the Gainford area, Parkland County area, and of our emergency responders. It's important for us to know, and important for you to know, that all of these incidents are of concern to the Government of Alberta and certainly Alberta Environment and SRD. We have had a number of resources on the ground as well from our perspective, from our ministry and from the Government of Alberta. We have had our emergency firefighting crews on the ground fighting the grass fires today, all day. They will be back in the morning on standby and will be there if needed again, as they were today. We've had our mammals, or our mobile air monitoring laboratory, here on site all day, as well as our staff here from ACERT, making sure that from environmental SRD's perspective, we are here on the ground. We are here to, first of all, make sure that the incident is contained, and then to work to make sure that the cleanup happens. We are fortunate in this incident that the water bodies do not seem at risk, which is very important for us. The air quality, as it's been monitored, the air quality is good here, and certainly we have, as you can probably see from some of the pictures, with regards to a small amount of grass fires, but other than that, from an environmental and sustainable resource development perspective, things seem to be contained here, and working with certainly the county, Parkland County Mayor, and emergency responders, police, and certainly with CN to make sure that this gets resolved as quickly as possible, and so that the citizens here that have been evacuated can get safely back into their homes.